Did you ever wonder where the presidents of the world stay when they travel? Because for decades inside a luxury hotel only for presidents, only a select few know what it's like behind a closed security door and inside a secret escape tunnel.
This is insane!
But recently, they started opening up to celebrities and the super rich at a crazy expensive price. But it's really that good? Because today, we have the privilege to live here for an entire day to see what it's like to live like a president.
I don't know if there's a dress code, but this is the best suit I have. Now we're ready to go.
Because now we're arriving at a luxury hotel built for the presidents. And whatever expectation you had, it will be completely blown away once you notice the hotel was surprisingly small and compact, with only a handful of hotel rooms as they pretty much only serve the rich and famous. And you'll find out how luxurious it is once we get to their 5-star restaurant. But checking in also took a while, as I slowly got surrounded by famous celebrities with bodyguards and the biggest camera I've seen. I try not to be a fanboy, but the staffs were incredibly nice to let me play board game in another room while waiting, as well as giving me a free welcoming lemonade and a special towel they said is good for my skin.
And it smells like really expensive tea. Presidential service.
But right after that, and a bunch of security checks later, you're now allowed to check out some of the facilities inside the hotel, like the beautiful swimming pool originally designed for traveling presidents, which they told me it's okay to use during certain times of the day, as well as a tour of the oldest bedroom inside the hotel. Oh my, the president sure loved reading some difficult books. And this was when they showed me where they hid the secret tunnel if the president needed to escape to safety, which I assume would be where the helicopter is waiting, since for the longest time, it was the only way to get here, since the hotel was built literally in the middle of nowhere, with roads that you don't even know if it's safe to go in, with even the sign telling you not to beat whatever this is.
And a great chunk of it doesn't even show up on the Google map, and the signal's kind of weak. I guess anything for the security of the president.
But speaking of security, I hope you're ready for a bunch of that, because all the guest-only living areas, or even just a simple hallway, were heavily guarded by glass panels so thick, I wouldn't be surprised if they're super bulletproof.
Oh, I've never seen a hotel with this level of security. I mean, you can't even use the elevator without some sort of special permission.
This goes to show that if you don't have any business here, they really don't want you anywhere near the facility, especially if you look suspicious, which I almost did, because I walked all the way in with sweats over my body and was carrying only a backpack. Also, I was nervous during the whole time due to seeing so many famous people that I only got to see on social media until this fateful day. But what's surprisingly also open to normal hotel guests like myself was the playroom for kids with a bunch of Legos.
Fun for the president. I approve.
As well as the gym, which I thought would be way bigger with more equipment, but for super busy people like them, I guess treadmills are good enough.
Because presidents need to burn their calories too.
And even further away was the secret vacation home, guarded by insane security that nobody could even get anywhere near. But a family was staying there, and they were so nice to wave at me when we made eye contact, but based on their dress and their special aura, I was worried they may be royalty or something, so I quickly nodded them right away. But apart from that, it looks like you could also have wedding parties over here if you want. But I looked into it, and it was way over 7 figures. I don't know who can afford that outside of super celebrities, and of course, the presidents. But speaking of presidents, now it's finally time to check out the hotel rooms fit for the president. But this is when things took the craziest turn, as you open the door only to find yourself inside a Japanese living room. What?
Wait, that can't be right. Let me take a look. Also, the one that we saw earlier, that was the original hotel room. They built a new part we're seeing right now, as well as moving the presidential sector to the top of the floor, which I don't think we'll be allowed to enter for security reasons. And the rest was designed in different styles for hotel guests all over the world. Guess we happen to pick the most unique one. Might as well see what's in the room.
And to my surprise, they really went all in on the traditional Japanese design, as you need to take off your shoes before stepping onto the tatami mats, and they have the most luxurious hotel slippers, and they said I could take them home after my stay, which I totally did. And the space under a tea table in the middle was totally big enough for you to relax both of your legs, until the staff came knocking on my door asking to help me set up my bed, and the table was literally gone. Turns out it was a secret hidden table that you could hide under the floor whenever you wanted.
I'm I'm kinda worried what happens when we lower the table if someone's legs are still in there. And me, it's a hotel for really important people. We gotta make sure everything is safe.
But what you don't have to worry about is wasting plastics. Because the hotel is so eco-friendly, they'll use bottled water and specifically ask me to use the water jar to fill my own water. And if there's any of it left when I check out, I can use a little free water bottle to take them away, which I also did. But not everything in the hotel room was free, right? At least that's what I thought when they gave me more and more snacks and drinks that I could realistically have. At this point, most hotel guests would be beyond satisfied by the free slippers, bottle thingy, a bed so soft and comfortable for you to sleep however you want. But you know how snacks in any hotel are one of the oldest hotel tricks in the book, and there's only one way to find out.
Yep, they told me snacks are totally free for the hotel guests. I'm gonna eat the popcorn first. What? It tastes like eggs but salted. Flavor of a president.
But besides the most delicious popcorn, there's also this Cheetos looking one, but the pieces were smaller. The TV was sort of the size that perfectly fits the room, but sadly, you couldn't watch YouTube videos with it. But it actually lets you play DVDs.
Is anyone you even old enough to know what a DVD player is? Cause YouTube tells me most of my fans are under 24 or something.
The bathroom was totally as elegant as I imagined any bathroom inside an ultra luxury house would be, as the toilet was literally a sci-fi crazy invention that flushes itself as soon as you finish using it.
Only the best for the president.
And all the water faucets looked like game controllers. The shower head looked like a microphone for some reason, which I guess they weren't kidding when they said some people love to sing when they take shower. And you wouldn't normally notice this, but they had the longest hotel towel possibly in the world.
Presidential standard. I approve.
And outside the window is where you could kind of see the ocean, but the window could only be opened a little bit for safety and security, I assume. And it also closes itself automatically, but it's totally good enough for you to sit here, relax all day, and maybe drink the free coffee they gave you. And hey, even though it wasn't the biggest room ever, there's still enough space for you to practice karate in case you need to protect the president. For yoga, if you wish to live a long, healthy life, just like my second favorite president, Jimmy Carter.
Next up, we're checking out the breakfast. And to my surprise, I really love the popcorn, by the way. They told me it's not an all-you-can-eat buffet, but rather one of those where you have to sit down, wear a nice suit, and then order your food separately. Let's see how it is.
But I knew the breakfast wasn't going to disappoint as soon as I saw the same group of celebrities also having their breakfast here, as they sat me down in the corner with a pillow that literally looked like it was made of gold. But I couldn't help but notice the VIP dining room next to me, which appeared that some really important people also just finished having their breakfast. It did feel kind of awkward being here, as you'll know if the next second someone super famous is going to show up. The first thing they served was a cup of latte, and it tasted pretty different. Maybe the milk they used was special. And for the main dish, I ordered the only Western vegetarian dish, which turned out to be a salad with mysterious sauce, but it was kind of sweet, and tortilla with vegetables and some cheese in it, and it was unbelievably good. I also love how they have fruits for you to have a healthy, well-balanced meal, as well as some dessert, but it's hard to describe the taste. But the wonderful breakfast didn't end there, as the restaurant was designed for you to chat with your friend, maybe even famous celebrity friend, and simply enjoy the view. So when they served me the pancake and chocolate bread, they told me those were all you can eat, and I could ask for more if I wanted, which was super tempting due to how tasty they were. But I was literally surrounded by breakfast eating celebrities at this point, and too embarrassed to eat too many. But it didn't take long to finish all of it, and I can totally see all the presidents enjoy being here too. And if you want to eat something different, it's possible to find other restaurants within driving distance, like this Japanese udon noodles, some ramen, and even the cute dog, which you can tell everyone in the comments how cute she is. And the picture of President Trump eating whatever this is, well, it looks like he loves it. But after paying for the hotel, I didn't have much left, and with no other choice, I ended up eating a free instant noodles given to me by a friendly stranger.
Not bad. The cup noodle also came from Japan, it seems like. What's up with everything in this video related to Japan? No, what is that? No, go away, I'm not promoting that video. But that 5-star hotel was so insane. Is it better than this one? You will have to watch the video to find out.